Hello, hello, hello. My name is Kagan, and this is my tutorial to my LioranBoard 2 extension for VTuber Plus. If you don't know what LioranBoard is, it's a pretty powerful stream deck tool. Lets you do a lot with the scripting in it. You can respond to raids, do animations with your OBS assets. You can even make stream games. I have some friends that have some pretty neat little stream games they've made with the LioranBoard. But this is not really a tutorial on how to use LioranBoard, just how to control VTuber Plus through my extension in LioranBoard. Gives you a bit more control, lets you randomize how many items are thrown at you, how often they're thrown at you, and a few other neat little things. First, though, you of course are going to need VTuber Plus and LioranBoard 2. I will link both of those down in the description box below. And then the next thing you'll need, of course, is my extension, which is right up here. And I'll link that down in the box as well, in the description box, I mean. You'll want to go to that page. I'll link directly to the releases page. You'll want to grab the latest one of the top link that has the zip file. You want to download that and open it up. Then you'll get something like this. There'll be two files in there. There'll be the README. If you don't like to go through video instructions, you can just open up the README and go through the text instructions. It's pretty much the same thing I'm going to be explaining here, except maybe not in as much detail. The other one is the LB2 file, which is LioranBoard 2 extensions. This will not work in LioranBoard 1. You should be swapping over to LioranBoard 2 as soon as possible anyways. Just heads up if you did not know. All right, so that's that. Once you have that downloaded and extracted somewhere, you are going to want to go on over to your VTuber Plus. There, you've got a little bit to set up in here. Not much, don't worry. There's the UI. First thing you'll want to do is go over to items. There's two things you want to set up in here. The first is thrown items. The extension in LioranBoard 2 connects to the WebSocket, which you can see up here in the upper left. That's what this connects to. This lets programs like LioranBoard 2, some Stream Deck extensions, etc. Lets it send commands to VTuber Plus. So down in item settings down here, the first thing you'll want to set up is the thrown items. This is how many items are thrown. Like, if we have it here, throws one item. There goes a mouse, because I'm a mouse. We slide the scale a bit farther. We hit this button again. Oh, that's a lot more than one item. So that is how you set up how many items a single throw command will send to you. Usually you'll want to set it to just one, because that'll let you control how many is thrown a lot better using LioranBoard commands. Next up, you'll want to go down here to preview. This will control what items the LB2 will send to you, will throw at you. You have three options. Default, the first one, is only the default objects that are included with VTuber Plus, which is, the sandal, the bone, the rubber ducky, the tennis ball. The bottom one is custom only. If you have custom items, it will only throw the custom items that way. And if you want a mix of both of them, you choose the middle option, random. And of course, you can select one, close, and hit throw to test it. Pretty simple. And there goes a ferret. I don't know why it didn't hit me, but it just flew on by. Anyways, as you can see, you do not need any rewards set up here unless you want to do something with a very specific item. Currently, VTuber Plus does not let you select specific items through the WebSocket. That I believe is going to change at some point, and when it does, I will put up a new tutorial. But for now, unless you want to be throwing like a ton of ducks specifically, you do not need to be setting up any rewards here. All right, let's close. Let's hide that UI again. Not needed right now. And now you are done in VTuber Plus. It's pretty simple to set up. Most of the stuff is controlled through LioranBoard. What you're going to want to do now is go over to LioranBoard 2. And there it is. See? Pretty simple. Well, it's going to be pretty simple. The VTuber Plus setup was pretty simple. This one will be a touch more complex. First, you need to install the extension. You simply do that by going over to the left here, the transmitter. Click it, and then you go to install an extension. You just select that. It'll bring up a dialog. It'll bring up a window where you go find the file you extracted, the LB2 file. Select it, and it will install it. Then you'll want to go to one of your decks up here if you have one, or make a brand new deck like I have here for testing. Create yourself a new button, and we'll just name it VT Plus Test. Right? Pretty easy there. We will double click it to open up the commands. Hit the plus, and to choose a command to go to VTuber Plus, you type VTP, and it is called VTP message. When you add it, by default will be VTP throw. If you want to change the command, there is a selection thing on the right here. This little sandwich 3 lines icon, whatever you want to call it. It's a drop down, and all current commands are easily listed right here. You can switch between your avatars. You can activate the throw or a piece of food, or the nice effects that were added over time. Let's just test it with the throw. So we'll just leave it at that. We'll hit save. We need a way to trigger this now. Edit triggers. We're just going to go we'll edit triggers plus Twitch chat. We'll just say exclamation test throw. And we're going to leave it to the broadcaster. This command makes sure it is only you as the streamer can use this command. I believe. I could be wrong about that, but pretty simple. We'll hit save there. We'll hit save there. We'll go back on over to OBS, and we'll do test throw. Oh, there's another mouse. I've got like 12 items, and it's deciding to throw the mouse at me a lot. All right. That was pretty simple. You can do fun things, like I'll just show real quick. If we add a repeat command, click the orb at the left side and drag it in here. And then how many times are we going to repeat this? Let's just say 10. And let's save. Save. Do the chat command again. Oh, there's 10 items. There's 10 more items. Not all of them are hitting me enough times to activate the thing, so we'll just leave it like that. All right, so that's pretty simple. Let's go back to edit the commands. Let's get that out of there. Okay, we don't want it to repeat that right now. So for things like let's say the rainbow. The FX commands are toggles. So let's see, we saved it. We'll do the test throw. That'll turn on the rainbow effect like this. I call this RGB gamer mode for the mouse. That will stay on until you you hit the trigger again, and then it turns it off. That will work. That's how all the FX work. What else? Oh, right. I try to keep up to date with how often Demon Lion Leo updates LioranBoard or updates VTuber Plus. But he is a crazy machine and has put out multiple updates in a day, and usually puts out an update every day or two. So if I do not immediately update VTuber Plus, it will be updated within a couple days. But if he has new WebSocket commands, this is an editable text box. So you can just go VTP, let's say he adds FX earthquake or something, I don't know. You can just type it in. All this thing at the right side does is when you select it is it fills that box in for you. So if commands change, you can easily change or add new ones as they are added before I can get to updating the extension. Yeah, it is all pretty simple. All right. Hopefully that was kind of quick, kind of a thorough enough tutorial on how to use it. If you are not familiar with LioranBoard 2, there were plenty of tutorials, guides, and example scripts and stuff that you can find and download and see how it works. It is really neat. Like here, the last thing I'll leave you with is one of my LioranBoard scripts that goes with this, that uses my extension. All my throws are counted, and they are added to a counter that constantly updates with every throw between streams until somebody uses my dodge this redeem, and then it takes all the throws and adds more to it, and then well, it throws them all to me. Something weird happened there. Yeah, see. Anyways. Yep. All right, that's the tutorial. Thank you for watching. Thank you for trying out the extension. And if you have any issues, go to the GitHub. There's an issues report there. Or I can be found in the VTuber Plus support Discord. All right. Y'all take care now. Bye.